Hey everybody, welcome to another DIY with Marisha's Couture Cakes.
Hey.
I'm Marisha.
I'm your mom.
Today we're going to make Santa Claus's belly and Mrs. Claus's dress. We're going to start off with our pieces. I cut out 2 hearts and I put it on the rolling pin over here so that it would get a curved shape because this is going to be her chest. And I also made Santa's belly just using red fondant, of course, and a circle cutter. I also had black fondant, which I made Santa's belt out of, which is just a black strap, and 2 smaller straps for Mrs. Claus's belts. We're going to make 3 cupcakes today, so that's why it's 3 of everything. I've also done 3 little squares. Of course, Santa's will be bigger because his is covering a larger area.
Oh, that's what the belt loop?
Yep.
Oh.
I have a tip here, just a normal round tip. It's just nice and small. This one's going to be for Santa's belt. I'm going to use this smaller one for Mrs. Claus's belt. It's about the size of tip number 5. And the larger one is tip number 802. In this little bowl, I'm going to put a little bit of this gold luster dust that I got from ShopRite, so you can get it most places. I don't know about anywhere. And I'm also going to add some lemon extract because the alcohol in the extracts really evaporates fast. So we're going to use this to paint our belts and then let them dry.
That's gonna be pretty.
So now we're going to start Mrs. Claus's skirt. And we're going to be doing this by using some red buttercream, which I've made with just a little bit of, about a half stick of butter, 2/3 cups of confectioner's sugar, and about a tablespoon of milk. And I'm going to be using a rose tip. This is tip number 127. It looks like this. And this, we're basically going to use this to do the ruffle. Remember the ruffle cupcakes that we did?
Yeah.
We're going to be doing ruffles today. So with my red buttercream, I also put aside a little bit of white buttercream. I put the white buttercream just along one side of it, just a very thin strip with the back of my spoon. Just kind of smeared it in there. And that's going to be with the thin side because we're going to pipe with the thin side of the tip facing outward. That's going to make our ruffle. So to make the ruffle, which will be the skirt, I'm going to put the thin side of the tip facing outward and start in the center. You're going to rotate your cupcake and add some pressure and just go up and down and even in and out. You can stop and rotate and add some flair by just, you know, pretty much going up, down, out, in. And I'm going to make another layer. And the good thing about it is that when you stop, you can't really tell where you stop. You can see that little white that we added. It looks like a white lining a little bit.
It does. It looks gorgeous.
This would make a pretty flower, right?
It's pretty. It does make a pretty flower. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well,
now it's your turn. You're just going to stop right there, and you're going to leave a little hole in the center for your heart to go, which will be the top of her dress.
So the white part goes up or down?
The white part goes outwards, and your thick part goes in. See how this skirt actually has like flare? You can only do that with the thin top facing out.
I don't know what you mean by out. Oh, in. So the thin is facing towards me.
The thin is facing everybody else.
I'm not going to be good at this.
And start rotating
What do you mean by rotating?
your cupcake. And add in some flare. Just like, oh, don't do all that. Wait. Like, don't stay in one spot. Rotate a little bit faster. That's great. You're not even trying. You see what I mean? You just have to go. But that's good. That's a ruffle. Okay, now stop. And now you can make your next level. I think that's really great. I know it's a little bit awkward, so it's better when you sit it down and you can turn it like that.
I'm going to have the crazy Mrs. Santa Claus.
And let's just try to relax it. It's just because, you know, she doesn't want to be Marilyn
Monroe
with her skirt
blowing.
So we'll just try to, there we go, see? I guess we should start on Santa Claus. We're going to put these aside. I put a little bit of red buttercream on Santa because he likes a lot of buttercream, he told me. Now we're going to put our fondant on top. We're going to work on the dresses. And we're going to take some water and we're going to stick these on to where we think that they would look best. Also, I had white fondant left over, and I made a few little strips. We're going to use this to line the top of the dress with.
Oh, okay.
So here's one for you. I also did one for Santa's jacket because he has one going down. Mommy soaked hers.
Thank you.
Do you?
I was just thinking so I wanted to make sure mine stuck.
I know. Alright, and there's her top. The top of her dress.
Oh, Mrs. Santa.
Woo! Now, I made a white strap for Santa's coat. You know how Santa always has that white furry fur. I'm just going to put this right down the center. So that's just going to lay right across.
Because he has a belly that shakes like a bowl full of jelly. Okay.
Was that in something? Did somebody say that?
Sure.
No, really?
Yeah, really.
I also made a thin strip for the bottom because he does have lining going around.
He had a
his
round
jacket.
shape and a little round belly that shook boom like a bowl full of jelly.
Is that a song? Now his belt goes on, and that's going to go across.
I can already see the possibilities. That's
Yes, the possibilities are endless. I like that saying a lot.
He's starting to look like Santa Claus.
Santa! He's coming to town. Is he alive yet? Ting!
He is kind of alive. That's cute.
Ting! So I'm also going to take my X-Acto knife and make a small, thin, line going down to look like the opening of his jacket. There's Santa. Next and lastly, Mrs. Claus, because he needs his wife.
Yes, he
It's
does.
just not right unless you've got someone to
That's
share all
the
those
last
toys with. And now it's a dress. Can you tell? Can you tell? Alright, you guys, here are Santa and Mrs. Claus. Here's Mrs. Claus's dress, Santa Claus's belly, and another Mrs. Claus because she's got to keep him in check. We hope that you liked this video. We had a lot of fun. It was pretty easy. It's just
cute.
pieces, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a good little twist with using buttercream and fondant all at the same time. If you would like to like our fan page, you can go to facebook.com/MariaChesCouture They're going to be coming to visit you guys on Christmas Eve.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
And we'll see you guys soon.